Everyone, so I'm going to be trying something new, other than the whole video thing, which is already pretty new. I'm going to be trying the 2016 Winter Biannual Bibliothon, except it's going to be summer for me, because Australia, so yes. So I've got a whole range of things to talk about, but first this is the tag video, so the first video challenge where I also will talk about my TBR pile for the challenge. So let me have a quick look at what I'm meant to be talking about. So, first question. Did I participate in the Bibliothon last year? No! Didn't know it existed, wasn't doing the vlogging thing, so that's a no. Second question. What was your favourite part of the last Bibliothon? The unicorn stampede. I don't know, it didn't happen. 3. What am I most excited for this Bibliothon? Obviously I'm excited for the books, but I'm actually really excited to have something that's going to force me to do videos each day so that I can get more and more practice with the editing software. Because it's not user-friendly at all. I've never missed swapping from Apple to PC, but I do miss iMovie. That was a very easy program to use. Anyway, question 4. Give us a hint for your favourite upcoming challenge video. Lego. Lego. There's one about book Legos. I build things out of books like they're Legos. Lego. It's the Lego challenge. 5. What are you most excited to read this week? Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Now, I know I'm very naughty for not having read this yet, but here's the problem. I am currently writing a sci-fi reimagining of a fairy tale. And I'm finally far enough along where I feel I can read this and not be accidentally influenced by it. I already know enough about this book to know that mine is very different in terms of theme, tone and everything, so I'm not worried about that at all. But I was worried I might pick up little things, and I didn't want that to appear in my writing. I'm already going to get compared to this, as it is, so bollocks. But yes, I've heard this is a nice, really easy, fun read, and that the series only gets better, with Cress, the third one, being a lot of people's favourites. And I look forward to that. What was your favourite and least favourite reading challenge of the past Bibliothon? What the challenges were from last year. Sorry. I had a look at some of them, so I know there was a video challenge of recreating a book cover, which I thought was really cool. So that can be my answer to the next question, which is the same, but my favorite or least favorite video challenge. So again, I don't know what the challenges were, but the make your own book, recreate a book cover. That one looked cool. 5 seconds TBR in alphabetical order, no cheating. Hate alphabetical order. I'm so bad at this. Okay, give me a sec. Timer. 0. 45. Alright. 45 seconds on the clock. Start. Okay. TBR challenge. Alright. Oh, that's easy. You. U, and then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, R, S. So it's that one. Done! With time to spare. So alphabet starts here. What is one suggestion you'd have for the next biannual Bibliothon? My suggestion would be for a video challenge where you recreate your favorite scene or just a very famous scene from one of your favorite books. Bad acting is encouraged. I want to see university review style acting. Emote! Question 10. Who do I tag? I don't know anyone, so if you haven't been tagged, you're now tagged. I tag Toothless. This is my cat. You've been tagged. Alright, so that's it for the Biannual Bibliothon video tag. So now I'm going to be talking about my reading tags for the challenge and also just my TBR pile in general. So there are 7 challenges, and a book can count for no more than 2 of the challenges. So I can get it down to 4. I'm going to try for 5, but I've got 4 that cover all the challenges just in case I don't get to the last one. All right, the first challenge. Read Soundless, which is the group book. It is by Rochelle Mead. Now, I've never read the Vampire Academy. I've never read Bloodlines. I know it's another really popular YA series that I've just never read. And this is probably a book I would not have picked up if it wasn't for the fact that I'm doing this challenge, and that's simply because when it comes to movies, you can always tell when the studio doesn't trust the movie, because the marketing will be so complete and just everywhere. You will see the book everywhere during the marketing up until release, and then they will immediately stop with the marketing. And that's because they want to get as many people into the movies to see it as possible before word of mouth spreads. Now, I've already started to hear a few things about this that are sort of just on the fence, like it's not necessarily bad, but it's not great. But I have also been seeing a lot of sponsored content for this across Booktube, which makes me feel that it's another one where they're like, money at it, buy it, so we can recuperate before you realize. Now, I don't know if books work the same as movies in terms of marketing and if this is a trick, but I'm a little bit suspicious of this. I hope to be proved wrong. The next one on the challenge is read a book that's been sitting on your shelf for over a year. Well, this is where Cinder by Marissa Meyer comes in. I bought this for myself birthday 2014, so September last year, and it's been over a year, and I need to read it. This book actually also covers the next request of a book that's over 300 pages. This is 386. So yes. And it's a good one because it's over 300 pages, but it should be really quick, which I'll need because there's a lot of books. Read a book from my favorite genre. Oh, come on. Like, my favorite genre? I don't know. Is it YA? Is it sci-fi? Is it fantasy? Is it an adult? I'm not a huge fan of contemporary. That's pretty much the only genre I'm not a huge fan of. The one I'm choosing for my favorite genre is also the one that fulfills my challenge of read a book from my favorite series, and that is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone, because it's Australia. Now, Harry Potter is not actually my favorite series. My favorite series of all time is the Old Kingdom trilogy by Garth Nix, and specifically Lyriel. Favorite book of all time. Just, it is. It's my favorite book. However, the reason I'm not rereading that is because I reread it 2 weeks ago before I found out about the Bibliothon. So I'm not reading it again. I actually have not reread Harry Potter since I first read it back when the first movie came out, because I thought I should read the book before the movie came out. So that's going to be fun, a little nostalgia trip for me, and it's nice and short. It's going to be an easy read. Read a book based on its cover. Now, this is one that I bought a while ago at a convention. I was in Artist Alley and we had an Australian self-published author sitting next to us, and I bought her book. And that is Battles in the Dark, The Species Within by Kimberly Clark. Now, I don't remember anything. I've deliberately not looked at the blurb in however long. So I'm basing it just on the cover. I'm guessing that this is a paranormal romance, just based on the cover. So hopefully I'm going to enjoy that, plus always good to support some local authors, so yes. Then I've got one last challenge, which is read a book that's been recommended to you more than once. Now, Cinder could easily fulfill this, but that's already taking 2 challenges. Harry Potter could, but that's already taking 2 challenges. Soundless could, because while I have heard some mediocre things, I've also heard some good things, and it has been recommended. But as I said, I am trying for 5. So I've also got The Ring of Dragons by Eric von Lustbader. And my roommate, this is his favorite series. He goes on and on and on and on about them, and he's very ashamed of me that I've never read them. So I am going to try and read this, but as you can see, it is a big book, and I've got a week, and I've already got 4 books. So I'm going to try, and if I don't finish it, Jessie, I promise you I will read it in the month. This is on my January TBR, even if it's not going to be on the challenge list. And there you have it. Please join me throughout the week in January to see all the videos I upload, and I'll be talking about each of the books. Until then, see ya, have a good time, and like, comment. I've been liking the comments. The comments are cool. Keep that up.